What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the CoGPod. This is episode 57, and we have with us today...
Sponsored by Heinz.
Oh, Heinz 57. It took me a second to get the joke. Luke is here. Say hi, Lucas.
Hey.
Yay.
Wow.
Nick is
we have
here.
Applause for us?
Applause for Nick. Say hi, Nick.
Look at all these spikes.
Special guest star today is Grimsby.
Wow, special guest.
Yay.
Wait, I'm here?
Yeah, you
Is
are.
this live?
Yeah.
Grim, you need a haircut.
I know.
Me too.
It's getting real bad.
Damn hippies.
It's getting a little like that kid from Stranger Thingsy.
Yeah, it looks a little bowl cutty now. It's got
nice.
That would be in style now, I imagine.
Yeah.
That is the style.
Going for Owen Wilson.
I saw a Reddit post where it was a girl that had like a very pronounced bowl cut, and it was like, give me the whatever the kid's name is from Stranger Things.
Will. I think it's Will.
Will
is the one with the bowl cut.
Yeah.
We can't talk much about Stranger Things though because you didn't fucking
I
watch
know.
it.
What? Why?
I watched it
What's
without
going
him
on
because
here?
I got tired of waiting.
I still haven't watched the first season.
He didn't finish, so he watched like 5 episodes of
Even
the first
fake
season,
Nick
and I was like,
watched
"You
the
have
first
till
season.
Friday." And then he didn't finish it, so I watched season 2 without him.
So
But I will say that season 2 is not as good as season 1.
let me get this straight.
Almost.
You still haven't watched the first season of it?
Yeah. That is correct.
Grounded.
What kind of weird Amish person are you? Like, what's going on?
I know.
He's
No, I wish I
outside
had a
playing.
mustache.
He's outside playing dick golf.
Dick golf.
We're being super mean to you today. Sorry about that.
It's
We
fine.
love you.
It's fine.
He hasn't really played a whole lot of disc golf lately anyway. He did a tournament yesterday.
I was in tournaments the last 2 weekends.
Well, I know, but just on the weekends. If you haven't really gone,
but
you
that's
used to go
still-
like every day after work.
Yeah,
It's getting
I've
cold.
actually been playing
that
like.
hot land of yours.
It's actually not really.
No,
I
it's
mean,
like 80 today.
yeah,
Must be nice.
it's all balmy.
Like how cold is it in Iceland?
Um,
Oh, is that Canada?
Yes,
it's not been too bad. It's
it's actually
like
47 here.
It's 9 here, which I don't know what that is in.
It's probably about 42, 43.
Yeah, it's probably similar.
Actually, it might be higher than that.
We're literally like 75 degrees, and it's
We don't know what your
That'd be
Celsius
awesome.
bullshit is. Convert.
I know, right? I'm like,
Speak American.
I need an app for this.
I don't want Siri. Well,
9C.
Siri's going to guest star.
Wait,
Let's see what it is. 9
Or I'll let
Celsius
you
to
do it.
Fahrenheit.
we're gonna let Siri.
Come on,
do
you
it.
can't
Wait.
just tell.
God.
Come on, Google.
Google didn't just tell me the answer. It gives me like websites.
Then click on one.
This is some bullshit. Okay, Google.
Oh, shit, we're in it.
What's 9 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit? 48.2. I was about 50.
Wow, you were.
That was close.
That was.
Thank you, okay, Google.
Don't
Oh,
say it. It's
shit,
gonna
I said
talk
it again.
I don't actually have that activated on my phone. It scares me.
How come?
I have it on mine, but
It's
it
always
doesn't.
listening.
Mine doesn't.
It
come on
might
super
just
often.
accidentally activate, in my sleep. I'll be like, okay, Google.
Mhm.
It's just rolling
In your
around in your
sleep.
sleep. Okay,
Set up
Google,
Skynet.
Okay, Google.
I was thinking about it, and like, if you break it down, there's only a couple companies that run the entire world. It's Google, Amazon, Apple.
There's a lot
That's
more
it.
than that.
No, it's just that. That's
but
it.
no, really, those are the 3 big ones.
Amazon
but
bought
then
Whole
you think
Foods.
about,
We're like done there. So
Right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you
And
know
then you
they're
think
all
about it, and they're-
owned by the Bilderbergs and the Rothschilds and all the conspiracy families.
Halliburton.
Well, they're also all run by their infrastructure of like Cisco and all their
The actual tech
network
behind
back
it
end.
all.
Yeah, none of them would work without any of
you
that.
guys.
The
Are
Cisco's a
Illuminati.
big one.
Cisco really runs the world.
The only reason I was thinking about that is because for my birthday, which was last Friday, Luke got me an iPad.
Did I?
You did.
That
Here
was
it is.
nice.
It's beautiful. Wait, I'm going to show them.
They know what an iPad looks like.
I know, but I want them to see my cool case. Look, so the case looks like a composition book
That's
from college. Isn't that sweet?
No.
That's
That's
super
awesome.
neat.
Yeah, you could have just asked Siri.
And then my the case that I'm getting for my phone looks like a calculator. I don't have it yet. So I'm going to look like I'm a college student with like a calculator and a composition book. That was my plan.
What you doing?
But I really like I had always dissed Apple products because I was like, I don't get like the format and the structure of it, and like it doesn't seem intuitive to me, and it's so much faster. and the battery life is so much better.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh shit. So now my next phone may have to be an iPhone.
But you won't
Because
have
it's just
all
a
your
million
real
times
world.
better. I
stuff
know.
to like do on your phone. Like I like to be able to customize all the shit, and iPhones are just like, oh, there's all my stuff in front of me. It's ugly.
Yeah.
No,
I
you
don't like
can
it.
put it in folders and stuff.
No, I don't like folders because it's still there. Like fuck that. It's a
I
cluttered
put everything
folder.
in one folder. So the
Okay,
front page
so-
has just got Keanu and then one folder full of all
So
the
then
stuff,
I
'cause
guess an
didn't want it all
iPhone would be
everywhere.
perfect for you.
Yeah.
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 Basic white girls.
Shut up.
Actually, it's funny because
Whatever.
the thing on like how all my icons are set up on my phone is actually it looks like a symbol from Bloodborne, and it wasn't intentional at all. It just happened.
Not like your one you built in Minecraft. The fucking butterfly.
That was
Wards off demons.
that was very.
What was that supposed
It
to
was
be?
the-
That was it. It was the
No,
Bloodborne.
it was a brand of sacrifice from Berserk.
It looked
Oh.
like Mothman.
That's right, because it's basically the same symbol as the Bloodborne.
Yeah.
Blood,
That's a good.
the
That's
hunter
a good
symbol.
movie, by the way.
First time I teleported over to your base, I'm like, what the fuck is going on over? What kind of jackassery
Summoning
is this?
demons.
That's a classic.
Fucking Mothman prophecy on
And
the
then-
top of your house.
And then Mojo kept calling it the hot dog or something.
Yeah, nobody knew what you were
Oh
going
my
for.
god, that was great.
Oh, Jesus. So
Yeah.
speaking of games, we didn't start Minecraft back up again, but we will at some point.
Will we?
We keep forgetting. Well, we were going to, and then I had my little hospital stay, so I spent my money on that rather than a Minecraft server.
Yeah, but I mean, it's more the
And also, we started playing Diablo again.
well, yeah, that too. It's just I don't want to have to try to figure out how
Why
to build
pay?
a server.
Well,
again.
that and why pay for something when we have other games to play.
That true, yeah.
I know, but I love
There's so many.
Minecraft.
But yeah, we've been playing some Diablo 3 this season. Season
Yep.
12.
There's some really cool builds for the Demon Hunter that
Well,
I'm
it's-
liking. They're
it's-
similar to the old ones, but a little bit of changes.
It's funny, there's not really new builds per se. They've just made a lot more viable. So their balancing this season has been better than it ever has been. Like there are probably 15 to 20 builds that are all within the potential of probably 5 or so greater rifts, 5 or 10 for the max. So there are just a ton of builds that are viable for every class. And so that makes it a lot of fun because you get a lot of,
I like the two that I
variability.
have. So my Demon Hunter has the Marauders multi-shot, right?
yeah,
What's the other one called? The one that's the combo?
it's the M6 Natalia 4. Marauder's 6-piece and Natalia 4-piece. No, the other way around.
Yeah.
6-piece Natalia, 4-piece Marauders. Anyway,
Okay.
it's like combination, but you use Rain of Vengeance and
That's right.
and cluster
And
arrow.
then what are you playing this season?
I started with Monk because I liked the starting set a lot, the Uliana set. But then I've transitioned to Wizard because there are finally non-Archon builds.
Lucas is a wizard, you guys.
Shut up.
You're a wizard, Lucas.
Dreams do come
Yeah.
true.
I feel like you get a lot of shit at home, Luke.
I do. But
Luke.
We tried to convince Grim to play.
yeah.
Hold on. How do you feel, Luke,
Yeah.
about the Pokemon Go Wizard Harry Potter thing coming out?
I saw something about it, but I didn't honestly read about it.
What
What's
is
going
it?
on?
It's like Pokemon Go, but with Harry Potter stuff, I'm sure.
What do you catch,
That's right. I saw
wizards, or-
Niantic.
Yeah.
Well, Niantic is doing like a Harry Potter game, an AR
Mhm.
game. And I don't know what it's going to be. Nobody does yet.
Will you
really,
play it?
It depends on what it is.
I'm gonna
You should
play
try
I
it.
can
It
say
sounds
for
like
sure.
it's
I mean, you
like
could while you're out
right
disc
up your
golfing.
alley. Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder if it'll be like that stupid one on that show, that movie that we watched. The
I'm sure it'll be
AR one where she's
similar.
killing the
Oh,
monsters.
so I had Luke for my birthday. Luke was forced to watch movies that I picked all day.
I'm sorry.
So he was forced to watch Wish Upon,
That one, that was it.
Bad Moms, which was really funny,
Yeah.
and then Happy Death Day, which he actually really liked, the Death Groundhog Day.
Mm-hmm.
So he's talking about in Wish Upon, there's this girl that plays this AR game on her phone that's basically Pokemon, but with scary things. Like you find a Slender Man and you kill it, or you find like a zombie and you kill it when you're out wandering around. And that's what you were talking
Yeah,
about.
so maybe something like that. Like you have to hunt stuff down, or maybe beasts. I don't know.
Yeah.
Collect
It's like
Voldemorts.
Amazing Beasts.
Fantastic beasts and where to find them. Yeah,
That's
collect all the Voldemorts.
All seven know where to
all
find
7
them.
of the Horcruxes.
I got a shiny Voldemort. I hope he evolves into a
No.
hybrid.
Something with a
That's
nose.
Not even.
Something with a nose.
Which form of Voldemort do you have? Yeah, final form.
I have the
I
baby
think
one
you
at
would
the
like
end,
that.
and he
This
evolves
isn't
into my
even
final form.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was the what? That was the third one. Fourth. Goblet of Fire when they brought him back and he was like a little.
Oh,
That was
weak.
really
was
weird.
like a
remember
tumor.
that way in the end too.
I don't remember him that in the end.
I don't know if I dreamed this or not, but I thought he was
Oh,
under
no.
a bench or something, squiggling around.
No. That was in the weird between world where Harry talked to Dumbledore. Remember, it was like the train station, the King's Cross. It was like the crossroads of either he could die and move on, or he could go back. It was like the decision moment.
I just realized that picture that Grimm posted of him filtering out a dog barking, that was Voldemort. Because there was like no nose. That's who it was. It's not a baby.
No, it would go the other way then. It'd be like concave.
Oh, right. Okay.
Maybe it's growing
That's
back.
what it reminded me of.
So why does he not
So
have a nose?
Grimm.
Because he's mostly snake.
Oh, is that why?
Snakes have
I
noses.
think that was the reasoning behind it. They have blunt. He's got like a little slits for noses. For a nose.
Don't talk to me.
Why
I think it's
is
because
he
they're
mostly
trying to
snake?
portray that he's not really
Man, what the
human
fuck are you doing?
anymore because
I was making the motion for your nose. So,
I think that's what they're going for, is that he is not even much human anymore because he split his soul so many times, and that he was feeding off of like unicorn blood and sustaining himself from that, and Nagini was one of his Horcruxes. Remember?
But
His
so
snake.
wasn't Harry Potter.
What's that?
So wasn't Harry Potter, and he's a human.
Spoilers.
Yeah, but
if you haven't seen it by now, fuck
right,
off.
yeah. Well, that was what the baby was under the bench, was the part of Voldemort in Harry. I think that's what it was supposed to portray.
Yes, that makes
Part of
sense.
him. Yeah.
And welcome everyone to Harry Potter
I know.
chat.
Jesus, I'm sorry. It's been a while.
I was trying, I don't even know how you got on this topic. I was trying to ask Grimm why he didn't play Diablo this season.
I don't know.
We got on it because he
I
started
have
talking about the Harry Potter
all the
game.
video games.
Yeah, what's one of them that
What
you're
have you been
playing that's
playing?
really nerdy?
Wow.
Grim, yes.
Busted.
Wow.
What's your shame? Busted. What is it?
Why,
He just
why is
said
that
it.
shame?
He just said it. It's shameful.
I just said it. I said wow.
Wow.
You've been playing World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no.
What a fucking nerd.
That's okay. I'm alright.
Classic. Yeah. It is really good. It's just there's so much shit in there now.
Don't
And
shake
they
your
dumbed it
head,
down.
Amanda. You had Farmville on your fucking tablet. Piss off.
Oh,
I do. I do. That's all I do all day, every day.
Well, the funny part about it, Amanda had these preconceived notions about WoW and didn't realize that it's basically Guild Wars 2. Like,
It really
when
was
she saw
very
it, she's
similar.
like, "Oh, this is WoW."
But not pretty.
well, yeah, because
Yeah, it's not
20
pretty.
years old now.
It's not pretty at all. There's
Have you
actually
been
there's
to
some of the
better.
newer stuff in the background is pretty, but the models
Yeah.
are not.
Have you been back
Man,
to
I wish
Goldshire
it-
Tavern lately?
No, I'm not on an RP server. Fuck off.
In case
Hanging
anyone
out
doesn't
out
know,
there?
that's where you go to get like raped and stuff.
Whoa.
It's
That's
like
also where
the
they
sexy
met up.
hangout for you
Isn't that
know.
also where they met up in the South Park episode?
It
Wasn't
was,
that
but it wasn't like that
right
back
south
then.
of. No.
It's not
But
like
that
that
was
in
the
the server I
locale.
play. So
Yeah,
I went up just to make sure because I was gonna kill everyone,
Sure.
even my
No,
own.
he hangs out in the
alliance.
Baron. He hangs out in Baron's chat talking about Chuck Norris and shit.
Jesus.
Classic.
Who's Baron?
The Barons. It's his
It's
own.
it's his own.
It's the famous chat.
I don't know nothing
From back
about
in
all
the
that
day.
World of Warcraft stuff.
It's very memey.
When we first started dating, I told Luke that there were a few things that were off limits.
Is WoW one of them?
One was, yeah, and so was Final Fantasy.
Which
Oh, wow.
doesn't make any sense.
But aren't you into Final Fantasy?
Me?
He
Yeah.
is, yes.
Yeah, I play Final Fantasy.
No.
I
Look,
tried
you're still
15.
married.
I played it for a little bit. Yeah. So it was all bluff.
I'm just saying. So,
Yeah.
what do you got in your hand there, Lucas?
My watch?
No.
Oh, this.
Wait, is it
wasn't
his
in my
wiener?
hand, but nice segue. This is an energy drink from Thailand.
What's
And
it
it's
called?
tiny.
Tiny. It's called M150. Sounds legit.
It
No.
looks like the way we described it earlier was Rooster piss. That's what it looks like in the
How
bottle.
do you know? I mean, the bottle's brown. I don't even know what color the liquid is.
Okay, we'll open it and find out.
Okay, so backstory. The reason I got this little bottle is because... Oh, hold on. Oh, yeah. The reason I got this little bottle is because I needed a glass bottle from like 4 to 6 ounces so I could send liquid to someone.
Let me smell it.
Oh, God.
Oh, no.
Luke, we talked about
Smells-
sending people cooking oil. You can't do it.
Yeah, I know.
He's doing
illegal.
nitroglycerin
Why are
now.
you pulling it away from me?
I'm trying to... Give me a second. Tell them the story.
So
Smell
I'm
that.
sending something that somebody wants for a Secret Santa,
And you needed a bottle.
and I needed a bottle that had a sealable lid in it, and
You're not supposed to mail liquids, children. Let
Yeah.
me just say that, but it's
Children?
happening.
whatever.
anyway.
I'm sending some bourbon to this guy because he really wanted some, and they can't get it up there. So
Where does your guy live? And that's your Secret Santa for?
Michigan, I think,
Michigan.
something like that.
They just don't
so-
have that brand?
Yeah, I got this Eagle Rare,
Oh, okay.
and it's hard to find, and it's really good. And so we were talking about it, and I happened
Do you
to get him.
have
so
a
I'm
glass
sending
to
a little
pour
bit.
that in to, like, see it?
Oh, I could probably get one. Amanda, you want to grab a glass?
No, just drink it.
Oh, it's
Okay.
fine. I could.
It smells kind of fruity, actually.
Well, most energy drinks are, but it definitely has that harsh kind of green monster smell. You know what I'm talking about? Like, or Rockstar.
Somehow metallic, even though it's a glass bottle.
Yeah.
Just
I
drink
hope it's
some of it.
chunky somehow.
You say chunky?
Yeah.
Like,
It's actually kind of pleasant.
what does it taste like?
Kind of like a monster,
Oh,
honestly.
okay.
So it's, like, super sweet? Like,
It's super sweet, but
Disgustingly
it's not
sweet?
quite as like not as cloying as Monster is, you know, like, but it's a little bit lighter flavor. It's like a Monster Light is what it tastes like.
that's gross.
but not
You're
but
disgusting.
not like the blue ones. It's still real sugary, I think, like not the fake sugar.
So the Secret Santa is in the disc golf chat?
Yes.
Which
so,
one?
The Disc Golf Podcast. I'm in a Slack group, pretty much Discord, same thing.
Yeah.
but they use Slack.
That's what my
And,
old Final Fantasy clan did. What the fuck?
There's a
There's-
cat fight happening.
Yeah, it's a cat fight.
Is it the fat one versus the two small ones?
Fat one versus one of them.
Put the lid on that, please,
I'm
next
gonna
to
drink
your
it.
computer stuff.
good.
Okay.
You don't want a sippy sip,
Yeah, so
Amanda?
disc golf.
Yeah, let me taste it.
It's just like Monster,
So-
except these duck fetuses in it.
They did have one right next to it that had like a ginger
Oh.
root in it.
It's
Oh,
actually
really?
better than Monster.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad actually.
It's better. It's less, tastes less like poison.
A little bit.
Welcome
So-
to the new addiction.
Yeah.
No, they're too expensive
They're
for
like
that.
$1.
Yeah, but
It's
still.
$1.09.
Yeah, for a
something
tiny
like that.
bottle.
It's a 5-ounce bottle.
My family's going to show up today and you're going to be jacked out of your mind. This freaking Taiwanese energy.
Just
Thailand.
wash it down with
Thailand.
some liquor.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that's that little plug for them. It's a fun group. If anybody does play disc golf and listens to that podcast or doesn't, go listen to it.
Yarp.
Yep.
We can link to their group or something.
The disc
Give
golf
a shout out to them.
podcast.
Let them know that you.
It's a good name for one too.
Well, because then if you search, like they're the first thing
Exactly.
that comes up.
Yeah.
Just let them know that we mentioned them,
Yeah.
and then they can check us out.
Will do.
No, we smell bad.
Like foreign energy drinks.
You guys ready to answer some questions?
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay! So we were gone for a couple weeks. If you
Like 10
hadn't
weeks.
noticed, then you're not a true fan. But we got some questions. Not really that many, though. I expected there to be more.
Oh,
You guys are
I'm
slacking
going to
off.
make an announcement about that.
Okay, go ahead.
These are the best questions. So we get enough
Oh.
now that you're going to have to up your fucking game if you want to get on here.
Nice.
Oh, so you filter. Okay. You
So
filtered
if
it
your
down.
question's
We're like
boring,
a real podcast now.
like we're not going to answer just everything from now on.
made
It's
it.
just going to be the good ones.
Okay,
Nice.
that's good. And like ones that we've answered before, that requires you to go back and listen to all the podcasts to know if we've already answered.
Yeah,
your
we're not
question.
doing duplicates anymore either.
Thank you, Nick. Okay.
So
So,
Unless
first
it's a really good
question.
one.
Right. First question comes from Laz. He wants to know what candy bar or candy, in general, I guess, would you force your mortal enemy to eat for life, but you yourself would never touch or think it's disgusting?
Black licorice. That is all.
Yeah,
Some
black
people like
licorice or
that.
candy corns.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Morpheus, you
I have a
weirdo.
good one.
Candy corn's gross. Okay.
Shit. Fucking circus peanuts.
Oh man,
I like those.
Those are
Is
so
that
Of course you
candy?
do.
They're like foam.
They're just sugar.
They are like
the-
They're
foam.
like
They're like little orange marshmallow.
Have you guys
peanut
ever
shaped.
had those packing peanuts that are actually edible?
No, that's
No.
weird.
No.
it is
I
weird.
have.
Are you sure you're
We've
just
eaten
not
some
eating
of them
packing
before.
peanuts and you're not supposed to?
Amanda.
Everything's edible if you try hard enough. Nick, you
guess
haven't seen
it's-
those of the circus peanuts?
No.
They're orange.
It's just puffy sugar. It's gross.
Yeah, they're marshmallowy, like orange
I'd
peanut
take
shaped.
that over licorice, though.
Oh yeah, for sure.
What candy would you give your mortal enemy, Nicholas?
I don't know. I don't really like candy for the most part. I wouldn't
What's
give
the
my
worst
enemy
one?
candy anyway. That's not enemy
Would you give them
behavior.
razor blades?
I guess
Yeah,
that's
fuck
true.
your teeth.
Oh, I know one. What's those stupid caramel that old people give out at Halloween?
Werther's original.
Toblerone.
I love.
No, Werther's
Oh.
original.
That's chocolate,
little
Amanda.
Cubes.
Oh,
They're little cubes in this wrapper
Oh,
that's
just the
inevitably
cube of-
stuck to them, and you got to peel off.
Oh, and they're
just a
hard
cube.
as
They're
shit.
just caramels,
Just hard, like little caramels.
caramel candy.
Yeah.
Caramels.
And if you
Yeah.
bite
What are
them, they
those really
stick to your
gross
teeth.
ones?
Yeah,
Those
gross.
candy bars that are called zero bars. Those are nasty.
never
Don't ever
heard
eat
of
one
them.
of those.
Aren't those like
Don't
coconut or
eat it.
something?
I don't even know what's in there.
Another blue wrapper.
Also, it's got chicken piss in it. Apparently.
I don't
Chicken
believe
piss
it.
Chicken
again.
piss.
What? What?
Yep.
What?
I don't know. Rooster piss.
It's got energy drink in it.
gross. I took like one bite of one once when I was younger, and it was like vomit worthy.
Weird.
goodness.
That was gross.
Oh, I
Okay.
can't eat Red Hots anymore.
Red Hots are fine.
I ate too many when
I
I was
don't really
little
like
and
them.
threw up one time when I was a kid.
Now you're adverse.
Yeah, so cinnamon candies are not.
They're
like-
really good if you make like a nice mild tea and just drop like 2 Red Hots in your tea, or you make an apple cider and put a couple Red Hots in your apple cider.
I still kind of like
Gives it a
hot
little-
tamales though, but
gives
not.
it
I don't know.
Well,
Red Hots are.
Yeah, hot tamales are better than Red Hots.
Yeah.
I will agree with you there. Okay. We have another question, a second question from Laz. For the coffee drinkers, which is all of us pretty much.
Grim's drinking some now.
So, right, he has it in his hand. Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, or neither, and why?
I know what
Since
Amanda's
you're drinking
gonna
it
say.
right now, Grim, what is your answer?
I can't talk when I'm drinking. Holy shit. Well, right now I'm drinking a 7-Eleven coffee.
Is theirs pretty
okay.
good?
It's all right.
Oh.
It's dark roast stuff.
It's just drip. It's just like drip coffee.
Yeah.
It's dark, right? Yeah.
Yep. I don't care for Dunkin'. I drink it, but like I don't like either of those. We have a local place that I really enjoy, but I'd rather have Starbucks over Dunkin'. But it's expensive.
Yeah, it is.
That's
So
the only
neither
issue I have
is-
with it. Yeah, neither.
Neither's an option.
Yeah.
Luke?
I typically make my own,
Yeah.
but
Do you
Yeah.
roast your own beans?
I would say neither of those. We actually don't really have Dunkin' down here.
Roast them, roast
We have one across
them.
the street. We have one across the street.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, we do. It's right next to McDonald's.
No, there's a Starbucks there.
There's a Dunkin' Donuts there as well.
Do they?
How
next to
little
the
do you guys
Starbucks.
leave your house that you don't
Well,
know
it's
what's
like
across?
they just put this stuff in.
conversation?
They just built this stuff.
I don't believe you.
literally in the
So,
last
to
couple
show how
months.
much Luke doesn't pay attention to his surroundings, I would say
Sure it's a
Dunkin' is
Dunkin'?
better. Yes, Dunkin' is better than Starbucks because Starbucks coffee is water.
I know there's a Baskin Robbins over
But
there.
Dunkin' Donuts is okay, but I would prefer McDonald's coffee.
See,
Surprisingly,
people say
over
that a
theirs.
lot.
Mm.
It's really good,
It's not bad actually.
surprisingly
Yeah.
good. Nick, we know you like shitty coffee. What's
Timmy Hortons.
Well, that's what I would choose
3-day
if that
old
was an option.
cold Timmy Hortons.
Yeah, it's there's an other option.
You guys
He
do
wants
know
it
me
3
well.
days
That's
old.
exactly what I like.
Nothing wrong with a good old Timmy's.
Well, none of these other ones are strong enough, so yeah,
Yeah.
I'm going with Tim
That's
Hortons,
my
I guess.
complaint too.
I mean, when I'm driving my Zamboni to a coffee shop,
That's right.
it's going to be Tim Hortons.
That's right. When you
There is
run over,
there is a strong coffee at Starbucks, but I guess they don't tell you about it. It's like in this cupboard in the dark. Like it's.
I think you're lying to me right now because this sounds like it's something bad.
No,
They
it's
have to
like,
blow it off.
it's like old like coffee that's been brewed for like 3 days straight or something like that.
I don't believe
That's
it.
weird. I knew they do cold brew now.
That's it.
Which
That's
is
what
the,
it is.
A lot of places are doing that. That's like the new hipster thing to do.
Mm.
I've been doing that for like 12 years. God dang it.
we know.
Wait, isn't that a hipster thing to say?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was doing it before.
it was cool.
Shave your
Cool.
beard.
Oh no. Where's my
Just-
glasses? I'm gonna get some.
You have glasses
I'm gonna
on.
get some of those fucking hipster glasses now.
Oh my God. Okay. Next question. So this is actually 2 questions that are super similar from 2 different people. So first one is from 0 Hour
I saw that. That's kind of weird.
that says, with the loot box controversy that's going on, which side do you fall onto? And then Living Mercy, who we've talked to before, said something similar. Living Mercy says, how do you feel about loot box fiasco that's going on? Is it gambling? What's the root of the issue? Why now and not all the past years where we've had loot boxes before? Like, why is it just now becoming such a fight-worthy topic?
Obviously, I mean, the big catalyst was Battlefront 2, the Star Wars Battlefront
I
2.
wonder what set it off, because I noticed people online started talking about it a lot
Well,
recently.
it's been
and
on
I
the,
didn't
the
know how it's
line for a
different.
while.
It has, but the reason that got so bad with Battlefront 2 is because it was progression based. Like everything in the loot boxes was progression stuff. Like they said, oh, you can unlock all these characters or you can get them out of these loot boxes. So they actually had like tangible rewards in there that affect gameplay.
Oh, so
But you
it's-
pay
it
for
could
the loot
become pay to
boxes with
win.
money?
That's exactly right.
I
That's
got
the
you.
difference.
Mm.
Okay.
So that's what crossed the line for a lot of people. Because a lot of the only games that really did that before that got away with it were free to play games.
Mm.
The ones that were pay to win, but they were obviously that way because that was their model. Like the mobile games were really big into that. But loot boxes that we've had before were all cosmetic stuff or didn't matter, like Overwatch loot boxes. You know, it's all
Skins or-
and emotes
yeah.
and stuff that doesn't actually affect your gameplay or give you an advantage over somebody else.
But people still get super obsessed with the Overwatch loot boxes. Like, can't you pay to buy more?
Yeah, absolutely.
Mm.
And people are like, oh, I want every
But it
skin
doesn't
possible.
affect the
It's like a
game.
gambling addiction.
Yeah.
Well, I know, but
Exactly.
it's like an addiction, though.
But
Yeah,
they're catching
and that's-
flack now too for this. Like it's coming back on everyone now.
Well, that's because I think loot boxes of all kinds in places are getting banned for gambling. Like, there was something overseas, I think the UK or France, maybe, I don't remember, but somebody did say that they were gambling. And so now it's becoming this thing around the world that all of the governments have to decide whether or not loot boxes are gambling.
Wait, does that mean even like the mail loot boxes would count?
The what kind?
the ones that you
like
buy,
the real ones,
crates.
Oh,
like
Oh.
I
yeah.
don't know.
Because, I mean, that can be a super bad addiction as well.
Yeah.
It triggers that same gambling gene in your brain.
Yeah, you're paying something for an unknown.
Like, there's a, even in Farmville, there's a, what do you call it whenever you sift, like, prospecting for gold?
Uh-huh.
So there's
Yeah.
a little side gambler's corner that you go and you can spend your coins or whatever, or your keys to try to gamble to win bigger prizes. And so you can spend all your money in like 20 seconds and then use real money
Yep.
to buy more. It's like a constant, because it's gambling. It really is in that game.
Mobile games have been doing it for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
I'd be real
to see
sad
that.
if loot boxes were gone. I enjoy that feature.
Yeah, I enjoy
Yeah.
that feeling of, but I do understand that they shouldn't be pay to win. They shouldn't
No,
give
for sure not.
any kind of advantage in game. The only other one I could think of that did actually have, almost advantageous was Hearthstone, because the packs are,
Oh yeah, because you can get heroes or whatever.
the actual cards you play, are the
Mm.
packs, and you can buy them.
Man, that'd be the
So,
nature
but
of
that's-
every card game ever, though.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
true.
And I think that's the difference is that, okay, it's the game is cards. You get cards. And so but this other one is more, I don't know. It's hard to say what's over the line, but I do think as long as it doesn't give an advantage, then loot boxes are fine.
I don't think any kind of gambling should be illegal. If you can't handle it, then that's your own damn fault.
Well, I know it's like alcohol. You can alcoholics can go buy alcohol all they want. So who are we to?
No,
deny?
I don't think they should be banned. I just think that they should regulate what can be in them, for what you can buy in games.
Not even if you're stupid enough to spend all your money.
I'm not
on
saying
that
government.
shit,
I think the companies themselves should regulate and change that to where you can't do that. I mean, even
just getting sick of everything.
Yeah, it's true.
I think the
You
gamers
well,
should
it's
can't
also-
get everybody happy.
Like, if you don't like
What?
how they're doing loot boxes, don't buy their game and punish them that way, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, that's what EA. I mean, they lost like $3 billion in stock over the last couple months or a month or so.
Did they?
Yeah,
Good
hit
than
'em
bitches
big.
anyway.
The gaming community likes to complain no matter what. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
They're going to find something to be bitchy about at all times.
Yeah, Graham, what were you saying?
I don't know.
You were starting to say something. I mean, you just look at any game community that has a hardcore fan base, and you're never going to make everybody happy. I mean, look at Destiny 2 right now. It's everybody's bitching about something. They are coming out with things that,
I mean, granted, it was pretty bad.
yeah,
When you
Yeah.
lie to people through one game and then the second game as well.
mm-hmm. I mean, the XP stuff was pretty shady.
Mhm.
I don't know if you guys read about that, but they
Mhm.
basically were throttling the amount of XP you actually get.
Well, that's
even though
because
the
they
numbers-
normalized everything. So if
Yeah.
the normalization wasn't there, which they're working on, there would be no reason to lower your experience gain.
Yeah. The problem
you'd
was,
have
though,
random
that
stuff
it
to
still
get.
showed you got the same amount of XP,
Right,
but
yeah.
it didn't actually give you
Give
that
you that.
much.
Oh, that's real
Thanks,
bad.
PC.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
What was... So one of them big streamers, Gathalion, threw a fit on stream about something with Destiny. What was it?
Oh, my God.
What was he flipping out about?
I don't know what it was. It was, I think it was about...
He
like,
got up and was like screaming in the room, walking around just
I
upset.
think it was about like re-rolling guns or something,
Oh.
like rolling perks, and he was like
Freaked
talking about
out.
how it could work within it because Vex time loops and something or other. But
he went off.
It was
It
pretty
was kind
funny.
of funny to watch. He's a really funny streamer anyway, but it was funny to see him get
He's
pissed
a little
off.
over the top,
Yeah.
sometimes. But yeah,
The most
he
popular ones are
definitely-
incredibly unstable people. Like, they're
Yeah.
not.
They are.
I
You never
wouldn't
know
want to
what
be
they're
around
saying.
them.
You're stable?
What's that? Oh, I'm incredibly
Are you saying
stable.
you're
I'm a
stable?
rock.
Yeah,
I'm a rock.
Are you?
That's why we're not popular.
Yeah, we're not popular. We're too normal.
That's right.
Shit.
Oh, Jesus.
That's why everybody loves Graham. He's a wild card.
That's right.
Am I?
Yeah, I
you
think
are.
Like
so.
Charlie.
Y'all
Yeah.
ready for the next question? I didn't know what any of this stuff in this question was even what these words are, but Nick knows.
Well,
so
hold on. Do you guys have any other thoughts on the loot box stuff? You guys?
I'm okay with cosmetic ones. Like, I don't really give a shit as long as it's not affecting. Like, if I'm not losing to someone who bought their shit, I don't give a fuck.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That always pissed me off.
What
Like,
about-
even like trading card games, I hated when people would go buy a single card. It's like,
Yeah.
you feel better when you pull that card. Wow, you
Yeah.
went and bought that card. Okay, you just had money.
Hmm.
Yeah. That's true. That's the same thing with like Pokemon. Like people that would buy them
Right.
and, like buy hacked ones rather than
Right,
breed
yeah.
themselves
Yep.
and stuff like that. The one that kind of bugged me was like shortcuts, like pay to win shortcuts. Like Battlefield did these to where you could unlock the entire class. You could just pay to unlock it all instead of playing through to unlock all the guns and mods and all that stuff and all the upgrades. So I thought that was a little over the line when they started doing that, which, yeah, whatever. People put the time in to play and unlock stuff for the progression. And then you have somebody that just comes in and buys battle packs and buys all the upgrades.
it's
Yeah.
kind of like real life, how all of us struggle so hard and work so hard, and then rich people just swoop in and just buy everything they want anyway.
Yeah, they're
It's the
paying to
same
win.
difference.
This is
They're
class
paying to
warfare.
win. It is.
That's what it is. These
I
games
mean,
are
people
class
worse.
warfare.
I
don't
don't
know
want to
if
see
that
a
is.
dollar sign in any game that I've paid for already, basically.
Right.
Like, there should be nothing that I have to pay for if I paid
Well,
like
this is-
70 goddamn dollars for a game or something.
That's
you know?
right.
Basically like the DLC thing. Like, we're paying $70 for games, and then a fucking DLC comes out that should have already been in a game.
Yeah.
Like, it's clear that it was taken out of the game so we can
Right.
pay more
So they
for
could
it.
sell it separate. Yep. That's
Some
bullshit.
people are doing it right, though. Look at the original Outlast and the Whistleblower DLC.
Right,
That's
yeah.
a whole other game.
That's completely different, and some people do it right. But again, with Destiny, there's shit that clearly they just took out that could have just already been in there.
Well, stuff that's been in trailers since
Borderlands did it right, like Tiny Tina add-on
man.
was so
Yep.
it was separate and it was so good. It was definitely worth
That was the best.
Fuck
DLC
Tiny
ever.
Tina.
ever.
I know you hate.
love
I don't know
her.
why you're such a shit.
You're the only person I've ever met that hates Tiny Tina.
Oh, well, you
Wait,
don't know
didn't-
my friend.
Didn't Ashley Birch? No, it wasn't Ashley Birch. Who did her voice?
No, it was.
It
Was
was.
it?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, she's also
That's right.
the girl
Same
from
one that
Life
did
is
Aloy.
Strange too.
Life is Strange.
Yeah, she did Aloy on Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway,
Oh, I need to play that DLC. Speaking of DLCs,
you sure do.
Whew,
We're going to move on. So this is I'm going to throw this to you, Nick, first so you
Okay.
can explain this whole situation. So this came from Kyle. Have any of you ever listened or watched the Jimquisition? Is he good for games or just a narcissist fuck? How about his feud with Digital Homicide and the Romine brothers?
Okay.
Me neither.
I don't know any of these people.
None of
I
you
am
have ever
not
heard
hip
of
with
this,
the
right?
culture.
I Googled
No.
Jimquisition and basically what I saw was he's just a pompous ass, but it seems like it's just an act. Like it's his shtick is to be pompous.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I mean, that's his character. Like, he used to be a writer for Rock, Paper, Shotgun, I think it's called, and stuff like that,
Okay.
too. But mostly his thing is he plays a lot of indie games, so he gets a lot of people exposure that way. But he also tackles things that are wrong with the gaming world. So he'll do like a whole hour-long rant with like supporting evidence and that kind of thing about that. So I think he's really good in that way. Not to mention he is the one who invented a trick that famous YouTubers use to get back at companies that are always trying to steal their ad revenue. And that is if you get your revenue taken by another company, you find a competing company and add that into your video so that neither of them get the money.
Yeah.
He invented that because that was a big problem before, and it forced YouTube to sort of change its policies.
Right.
So
Didn't they do that with like Nintendo? Wasn't that one of the big ones? That
I think it was probably related to that.
yeah. I think I remember that because they were like, "Well, I'll just put Sonic and Mario in, or
And then
you
they
know,
don't get
or
either.
whatever."
Yeah, and then
Okay.
no one gets anything. And his thing is he specifically does not want any ads on any of his videos, not for him or not for anyone else. So he got particularly offended when there were ads on his videos and he wasn't even getting paid for them because he doesn't collect money that way.
Right.
So did he demonetize all of his videos?
They were
And
never
they were
monetized.
still popping up? Yeah.
But if
Okay.
you get a copyright thing, what they do now is they pop up ads, and then like Nintendo gets the money or whatever.
I gotcha.
And the second part was the Romine brothers were doing like shovelware,
Uh-huh.
which is they would buy assets off the Unity store, rename them, and sell them on Steam.
Okay.
And he criticized one of their games because it was like copy and pasted like images they didn't own and any of that stuff, and it didn't work right.
Yeah.
And if you killed all the enemies in the level at the 2-minute mark, you still had to sit there and do nothing for 7 more minutes.
Weird.
Until the timer ran out. And they fired back by making a video criticizing his video, and he fired back again, and then they tried to sue him for $28 million.
It's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, but anyway, they went to court and they decided to represent themselves, and they lost miserably.
Yeah.
Figures. Good.
But anyway, all this led to Steam Greenlight changing from a vote-based system to a you have to pay for every game you put on there.
Okay.
And Digital Homicide had something like 700 games on Steam.
Holy crap.
And like
Was it
whole
all just stolen
swaths of them
content?
were like 30 of them were the same with different names and stuff
Oh,
like
I've
that.
heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So long story short, I think Jim Sterling and the Jimquisition is good.
Okay.
Okay.
So the narcissist part of it, the pompous ass part, is just the act. It's his shtick.
Oh yeah,
Basically.
yeah. I mean, he ends
Okay.
every episode with "and thank God for me." and stuff. So
Wow.
he's hilarious. You should check it out.
Okay. I might have to. Grim, had you heard of this guy before or no?
No, I don't fucking pay attention to people.
Okay.
You don't even know we're here.
It's
No.
interesting.
Yeah.
I
hadn't heard
literally
of it either.
muted myself because I'm like, I don't even know these people.
Then you're
Yeah.
going around clicking on tweets and stuff.
I'm sorry.
Okay, you ready for the next question then?
I think so.
Thank you, Nick, for that.
No problem.
So the next one is from Innovbd.
I'm
It's
sorry.
just a bunch of letters. So what are some features you'd like to see in open world games that seem to have been neglected so far?
Okay.
Ironic.
What?
Since, I just got an open world game.
Yeah.
Yeah, why
Grim,
don't you
are
take
our
the lead
open
here?
world game master.
Am I?
You're the open
Yeah.
world
Yeah,
master.
you're the
I'm
pro
the
now.
openest of world games.
I think you're the only one who played the Breath of the Wild, and
That,
This-
I got Dot Hack and Xenoblade 2,
yeah.
Minecraft. Wow.
Did you get near? That's not.
No,
open
I
world,
didn't
is it?
get near, semi-open world.
Okay.
But I don't know, I feel like out of all the ones I play, there's nothing really missing. I feel like Xenoblade does it the best, because if you literally can see something, you can go there.
Okay. That's kind of the way Zelda was too, wasn't it? With Breath of the
Yeah,
Wild.
yeah, Breath of the Wild was definitely that way. So it's really advanced from, Skyrim, where they're like, oh, you
where
can
you could
go there.
get to an edge. Yeah.
But then generally, if the rock face was too steep, you couldn't go there. But in Breath of the Wild, you can climb rock faces because you're a human. And
As long as
So
you got
it's more
stamina.
literally open world.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
What about the depth of those games with collecting, crafting, survival aspects, all that. I know a lot of games are kind of implementing a lot of that into them,
Yes,
even if they're just
Skyrim
adventure
added
games.
survival on their special edition PC. I noticed they have it's revamped edition.
So is that
and-
a difficulty, kind of like on Fallout, where you have to drink water and eat food?
Yes,
and-
yeah. So
Okay.
I mean, a lot of games are doing that.
Yeah.
I think I'm technically 3 hours into Xenoblade, but you have a weapon and then you can get other weapons and you can craft, there's objects through the world that you have to level up some of your weapon skills because they're technically people also. So to destroy a log that's blocking the way or to unlock a chest. So I don't know. They're really getting advanced.
Who called it Game of the Year? Was that you, Grim, on Breath of the Wild when you could chop down a tree to cross a...
Oh, yeah,
that
that
was
was
great.
definitely me.
Yeah.
Yeah, fucking chop down a tree so I could cross this freaking valley thing.
Oh, that was the funniest thing.
It was good. You don't think of that shit until you try it and you're like, holy shit, this is amazing.
Yeah. That it actually interacted that way. And it wasn't a canned... preset. Oh, I hit this and it
Right.
does a cutscene.
I
It's just,
assume
in the game.
It looked like they wanted you to do that,
Yeah,
but you could have crossed it many other ways by climbing the tree, jumping off, and gliding over.
right.
But
We
Just
get to
the fact
suggest
that it
this
was-
guy do it subtly, and then we'll get Game of the Year just by that. So.
right, that would be awesome. Game of the Year because you can cross a valley with a tree.
That was so funny.
Nice. Anybody have anything that they otherwise I don't really play open world ones.
I honestly just think that open world, it needs more depth a lot of times, and they are starting to do that with, a lot of them. They focus so much on the mini quests and, go from here to here just to kind of introduce you to the other areas, but having the depth of it to where you can just kind of collect and craft, and I like a lot of weapons in games. I don't know what it is, but I always
You
want to
just
try
to
something
collect
new.
them.
Yeah,
And then switch back. Well, technically, you never really switch back. I never switch back when I collect them.
yeah, and
I just want to
not
collect
unless
them.
not unless it's a different class or something.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter does a pretty good job of that because you have the 9 or 10 different types, but typically people will pick 1 or 2 or 3 or master.
Right, and then
those
there's
or whatever.
upgrade paths in Monster Hunter where you get different elements and they do different things, but they're around the same damage.
Right. And I think that's even with games that are like gun based, like Borderlands and Destiny and stuff like that. It's just you always want something else to collect, and so I think that aspect is missing.
You can become a hoarder real easily in Borderlands.
Yeah, for sure.
So completely switching topics.
Oh.
Last question. This is from Katie 4R. She says I'm just guessing because it's Katie. Caddy. Katie.
There's some dude out there like, God damn it.
There's two T's. It's probably Caddy.
It's probably Caddy. Christmas is coming. What are some weird traditions that you have? And then the example that Caddy provided was, we always play Monopoly on Christmas Day every year, no matter what, at 4 p.m. also, and I have no idea where that started. That's an oddly specific one.
Yeah.
When I was little, we had a lot. We don't really now because we don't have kids of our own, but we would always on Christmas Eve go to my grandma's house, like go to the grandparents, and you have like summer sausage and cheese trays and like relish trays and like little finger foods, and everybody opened one present. And then the next day on Christmas Day, the grandparents would come to our house and you do the full present opening one at a time. Like you don't get to tear through it. Everybody opens one at a time in a circle, and you have to like show what you got and make it take like 4 fucking hours.
Yeah.
And then you eat. But that was it for me. Those were the two that I remember. Luke?
We always did the Christmas Eve gifts.
All of them?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know, because we liked presents.
You're like, because we're kids and we can't fucking wait one more day?
Yeah. Man, I don't know. And then we always had Christmas dinner on the day after, but we didn't do any, we just spent the whole day like playing with all the crap that we got,
Yeah.
My old Game Boy or something.
Yeah.
The old brick. But, I mean, yeah, we always had Christmas dinner, turkey or ham, I think both. It was pretty much the same as Thanksgiving dinner, honestly.
Yeah, it's pretty similar.
Yeah. I know a lot of people do like roast dinners for Christmas, like
pot roast and stuff.
Beef, shit like that. But
I think we always
we were
did
pretty boring.
Grim, did you guys have any like specific things when you were a
didn't
kid?
have anything weird. Generally, we opened one gift on Christmas Eve for whatever reason. And then Christmas Day, it'd be open stuff. Thanks, truck asshole.
Everyone growls at each other.
Angry.
I fucking hate people with giant trucks. Because they do that.
Don't come to Texas.
Yeah, don't come to Texas.
Compensating.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So about half the day we would spend at the house and then go to my grandma's, and then it'd be really boring. I generally take like a mobile gaming device and just sit on that and not talk to anyone the whole
Grandparents
time.
are watching the parade or like football's on or something.
That's Thanksgiving.
Isn't there football on Christmas too, or no?
Actually,
No one does anything on Christmas. It's just the fire on the TV.
Yeah.
It's the Macy's Day Parade.
Nowadays, there's like bowl games and stuff, but it's all college.
Oh, okay.
So watch a
Nothing
fire on
crazy.
TV. I find that so funny.
What, you don't do that?
Yeah,
It's
we
on
do,
Netflix
but it's
even.
weird still.
Watch the Yule log.
Yeah.
Come on.
Let's not
We
look
don't
at a
have a
fire on
fireplace.
TV. We could easily light a fire.
Now we
The
can just
TV
do
on fire.
Yeah.
I mean, there's all
You
this
just do the
paper
Nick
wrapping
Offerman
around.
one. Just goes up.
Let's see. Well, before Christmas, we always watch A Christmas Story. The one with Ralphie and You'll Shoot Your Eye Out.
Of course.
And
of
all that
course.
stuff. We always watch that. Then we don't open any on Christmas Eve. We just leave them there. And then on Christmas Day, we do the one at a time thing like Amanda and her family did. And, I mean, we have turkey Christmas dinner, and I always say, you know what, this is the best Christmas yet. And every year I mean it. So...
We do that too. We watch
You're so
the
fucking
Christmas
wholesome.
Story, and then we watch Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, Christmas Vacation.
Every year. Those are the two big
Oh,
ones
yes.
that we make sure to watch.
Because we are trash.
No, because they're good. They're good movies.
Actually, that makes me want to watch National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah,
movie's
that's what
so
we're talking
good.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah, we watch it every year.
We identify with the Eddie character a lot.
No, we don't. Oh, God.
Shitter's full.
All right, everybody. We're going to do a quick round of Would You Rather.
Hood?
Would you rather?
I don't think there's any
There's an
H's
H in there. You got to
there.
put emphasis on the H. These, I found these and I'm like disgusted by several of them, so it should be fun. So, first one up. Would you rather give up cheese or you give up oral sex? Now, it doesn't specify giving or receiving of the oral sex.
I would
You just
assume
give it up
receiving.
altogether.
I would assume receiving.
I think it's all together. I would give up oral sex. Cheese is so good.
I think I probably would too. Yeah.
Yeah, same here.
There's other stuff you
Sorry.
can do.
Yeah. Graham?
Get a little handy J while you're eating your cheese.
You could get it. You could get a
Gross.
little cheese when you're, you know. What
This
kind of cheese we talking about?
Gross, Grim.
Uh.
We're not talking about Fermunda cheese right now.
Mm,
Nick, you know what Fermunda cheese is?
I don't want to talk about this. This is great.
this is awkward for Nick.
Don't ruin cheese.
So are you giving up oral sex or cheese, Grim? Which one are you giving up?
I don't know. I like cheese curds a lot.
Yep, I'm with
Yeah.
you on that. Okay.
Cheese is too good.
So here's one that's gross too. Would you rather smell like poop and not know it, so you don't know that you smell bad all the time, or you constantly smell poop but nobody else can smell
No,
it?
the first one.
No.
Definitely.
No, I don't want to smell like poop and not know about it. I would rather be the other. I would rather always smell poop even though there isn't any, rather than always actually stink like poop.
You know what that first one is? Everybody else's problem.
No.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I disagree.
Then you wouldn't taste food properly either because it'd just smell like poop.
Like, this is
hold your
oaky.
nose when
No.
you eat it.
Well, it still wouldn't taste right. It'd taste off.
Shut up.
Like, oh, it's so oaky. With
It's
a hint
called
of
the
poop.
everything smells like poop diet.
Gross.
Delicious.
Nick,
Are you smelling your own brand or something?
that's true. That does matter.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't specify. It doesn't specify.
Yeah, because I don't smell.
Beep, beep, beep.
Well, we wouldn't actually know. We've never seen you in person.
See? Exactly.
It's true.
Well, if it's your own brand, I'd take that. Actually, you know what? I don't want to smell like poop at all, so I'm going
That's
the
what I'm
second
saying.
one.
Oh, man.
Grim, did you pick?
I totally picked. You just didn't listen to me.
I was talking
You know what
over
the
you.
worst
What'd you
part
say?
of this question is? Is there's
What?
people who have made this choice in real life.
Yes, they have. Have they made the
Oh,
choice or it just
God.
happened?
I think it just
Well, I
happened.
think it's a choice if you smell like poop. I think it's a choice.
That's a choice.
I
Maybe.
guess I'm making that choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't make that choice, please.
Number 3. Would you rather eat only roadkill for the rest of your life, or everyone else in the world sounds like Gilbert Gottfried?
It has to be the second one because I wouldn't take
Yeah,
anyone
I'm not eating roadkill.
seriously.
I'm not eating.
Well, hey,
I'm not eating
roadkill could be like a deer and it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't say if it's fresh.
This isn't awful.
Doesn't matter
These
how
are
it
not
died.
Awful choices.
There's no way that a burrito is roadkill.
When,
Like, straight
but when
off the
people
street,
think
so I'm
of roadkill, they think of possums and squirrels.
Well, you can make a burrito out of those things.
Right, yeah, exactly.
It just,
But
like, the
it's
main
not always
protein has to be
Squirrito.
roadkill.
You could get a bird. Chicken.
bird.
Free range
Yeah,
chicken.
You
ever
just
hit a
imagine
free-range
her
chicken?
running over things you like to eat?
I hit a coyote once.
No.
Did you eat it?
No.
You should have.
Deer or be all right.
Like, if I
Turkey.
woke up and said, you know what, I'm feeling like fried chicken today, I'd just drive through a farmer's field and run over some chickens and...
Luke before I said it, read the next one and started laughing. Okay, so this one's really gross. Would you rather have taste buds on your butthole, okay, or poop through your mouth? It's the same difference.
Yeah, that's about the same thing.
I guess the first one.
Yeah, I don't
Then you
want to
don't
like.
actually have
I'm
shit.
never
I'm
gonna
talking to
poop.
people and it just bleh out my mouth like mid sentence. To brush
So
your teeth.
you can't
an awful
hold it.
lot.
You can't hold it. Like,
You have to-
it's...
Well,
You
you
gotta
have to
go
brush
right
your
away.
poop off your teeth, poopy teeth. I'd rather.
I'm done talking about this. I'm walking away.
This is
You
bizarre.
didn't pick.
I don't enjoy poop jokes, so this just bothers me anyway.
Okay, we'll do this one instead then, okay? Last one. Would you rather always have to say everything that's on your mind? So if it's in your mind and you think it, you have to say it, or you're never able to speak again.
Second.
That's the first one.
Second one. I would never speak again.
That's like me normally.
Yeah, it's true. You don't have much of a filter.
I don't have a
No.
filter in my brain.
filter is like,
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be bad if I did that, so I would just be mute.
I could live being mute.
Yep. I can write shit down.
I
can't sign.
would be mute, but there's only one reason why. And
Why?
everyone has this thing where they think really horrible things that they don't mean. You know that. Like you might
But
love
I
someone
mean
with
them.
all your heart, but sometimes you think like something horrible about them just as a like what
Yeah.
if. You'd have to say that
That's like
too.
your whole family. Oh.
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
What?
But no, it's too bad. I'd go mute.
if
Yeah,
if they
definitely
know
go mute.
that you love them and they love you, then
Well, they wouldn't know
It's
because you're
okay.
constantly saying stuff like, well, I should chop this person's head off or something.
well, yeah.
That's
so?
like, I love you, but then you're like, God, this bitch drives me crazy. Because you have to say everything
Yeah,
that
but
you
you
think
don't even mean it, like, So
in
Yeah.
passing.
They
Do you
would
know how
have
many
no
times
idea
in
they
my
love
mind we're walking through HEB and I'm like, this bitch thought she could pull off those shorts? Like, I'd have to say all that
Then
out
just
loud.
say it.
I can't do
Just
it.
maybe it would change her lifestyle, make
I'd
her a
be in
better
so many
person.
fights.
Well, you don't have to say it loud, right? You can just.
I'm just
Oh.
mumbling.
Like,
Mumbling.
you
Like
could,
a
mutter to yourself,
psychopath.
you fucking crazy.
Mumbling.
Can you just
This
mutter?
obscenity to
bitch
people.
is just talking to herself.
That would be actually really funny. Like, just somebody mumbling all the fucking time.
Ugh.
We're like, have you ever heard what he's saying?
Maybe that's what happens with those people that do mumble all the time.
Yeah.
They can't help
Maybe
it.
they have to.
People are-
Yeah.
Yeah, people think you're schizophrenic or something.
Someone has
Probably.
also
Talking
made
to
this
yourself.
choice in real life, I guess.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Oh, I think that's about enough.
I can't say that.
I really want
anybody
to
have
lick
anything
your
else?
salt lamps.
What?
Lick them?
What did you say?
Yeah, I
He
want
wants to
to
lick them.
Do you,
Oh,
do you
my
actually-
salt
are you
lamps?
in danger of having scurvy, Grim?
No,
What?
that's vitamin. You need citrus for that.
Yeah, citrus is
Yeah,
scurvy.
that's citrus.
No, salt can stave it off. That's why they used to have salt blocks on ships.
Oh yeah, yeah, but no,
Oh.
Yeah,
I didn't know
learn
that.
something,
I
Scrubs.
forgot about that.
Wow.
I actually knew that, but I forgot.
I didn't know that. I just knew that's why they ate oranges and stuff.
That's why you never hear of people
Well,
getting
yeah, but you
scurvy
can't
on those ships that
preserve- yeah.
transport those.
Because you can't preserve the fruits of vegetables. Vegetables with citrus. Hold on.
What?
What just happened?
Wow. Just said
Wow.
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 All right. Well, I guess that's about it for this episode. Send in your questions. Nick is starting to thin out the herd, so make them good.
Next time, get angry.
CoGPod.net.
No, just kidding.
Yeah, we're
make
getting
them-
tired of
make them
bullshit.
really
Step up,
shitty.
scrubs.
Make them good. Step up your game, and we will talk to you all next week. Y'all say goodbye.
No.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. That was a mini raptor. It's a pterodactyl.
And scene.